video you're about to watch is genuine footage from our investigations. No manipulation, no fakery, just real footage by real investigators. Viewer discretion is advised.
I am, yeah.
A lady in here earlier when we were doing the walk around, and she's here again.
Haunted Britain Investigations.
The old picture house Mapperley was built in 1929. Having links with the old asylum and now home to a vast collection of haunted artefacts owned by UK ghost hunts, HBI investigate the many paranormal claims of the Mapperley Haunted Museum.
Hi everybody, we are at the Haunted Museum and Old Cinema in Mapperley in Nottingham. This building was built approximately in the 1930s. It was a cinema until the 1950s. It's currently a museum of haunted artefacts from around the world. It's a really creepy and interesting building. We're going to go up these stairs into what was the old cinema itself. So the screen is down here, all the chairs, etc. I haven't picked anything up in that area yet. This is a really interesting area though. A little while ago, a really bizarre thing happened. I saw a clown dressed something like Ronald McDonald with the red hair, the nose, etc., the white face. Couldn't really work out why that was here. And he had like a curved blade, and he told me that he despises women and he used to kill women. He's been around for the last sort of 20 minutes or so, and Hannah, one of our investigators, only a few minutes ago, I saw him spit on her leg because he absolutely despises women. And just as that happened, she said something just touched my leg. So I found that really interesting.
Why did we get that on camera?
I know, we didn't have a camera at the time, but he's active here. He's not bothered me at all, but he really, really despises females. So I'm sure we'll do some visuals in this area and see what we can pick up. He's not a very nice person. I'm not really sure why he's in this area, whether he's associated with an artefact here, I don't know. So there's all sorts of allegedly haunted dolls on display from all over the world, particularly America. Some of them are really quite freaky. There's little stories attached to them all. It's quite a large building, lots of different corridors and rooms. So, should we go down this way?
Yep.
Round to the left. Came down here just shortly after we'd arrived. Just had a look round. I heard, as I was going up these stairs, somebody whisper something on my left. Lee was in front of me. I thought Lee had said something, but he hadn't. We also had a female saying no when we'd asked a question, didn't we, as well?
Yeah.
does this go anywhere? And Gemma heard a female voice say no.
No. Yeah.
Um,
And again, I had nothing rolling at the time.
no, because we just arrived and we were just
having a look around. Yeah.
getting our bearings in the building, and things were already happening. It's quite freaky down here. There are sort of
Mortuary tables.
mortuary tables. Yes, they're genuine mortuary tables. So they would have seen a lot of bodies. I'm sure that visual down here is going to be quite interesting. It smells horrible. It's damp and not very pleasant. It feels very oppressive down there.
So, have you any idea yet, Steve, who the voices come from?
No, not yet. No.
Okay.
No, I didn't actually see anybody at the time. I think this building is the sort of place where you're going to be just sort of travelling around, walking around, and something's going to whisper in your ear. It just feels like I get that impression that that's going to happen tonight quite a lot.
Okay.
Now, this is a bit of a strange room. So in this building there's been a lot of seances and Ouija boards used, which HBI don't get involved with. But that is something that's been done here quite a lot, isn't it?
I would imagine so, I'm not sure.
I get that impression. I'm not sure what this room would have been used as, to be honest. There's a toilet in the corner as well. It's a little bit strange, isn't it? And that's a very strange picture.
The clown?
So who's that of?
I don't know.
How bizarre.
It's interesting. You've not even been up here.
No, I've not been up here, no.
Cool.
I've just kind of got the feeling that I'm hearing somebody's actually laughing at us from up there, where I've just come from. So that'll be interesting to investigate. So lots of dolls, there's a wedding outfit, piano. I've not picked anything up in this space at all, to be honest. It's very quiet up here at the minute.
Okay.
No signs of any spirits. So this is a room of mirrors, with well, that's as well with a fluorescent display. I haven't picked anything up in here. It's a bit strange having so many mirrors around. I guess it's good as a scrying room.
Well, the theory of mirrors as well also is the theory behind the portals and a mirror being a doorway to the spirit world. And
yeah.
I don't know how much I buy into that, but
yeah, I haven't picked anything up in here.
okay.
Good evening. My name is Rob. With me I have my friend Lee, and we are at the Mapperley cinema, which apparently is haunted. And if there's anybody here who would like to try and communicate with us, please don't be afraid. We mean you no harm. We come with the utmost respect. We'd just like to know you, talk to you, hear your story. Or maybe you could interact with some of the furniture in here, you know, shuffle the chairs around or something. We have other friends in the building, in other rooms. So maybe if you don't want to talk to us, you can go and talk to one of them. We're a friendly bunch. For the sake of the audio, I think that's the wind outside again. I think that's the wind on one of the fire escape doors. Sorry. Pretty sure there's a door up that way. So I heard it earlier when I was guiding Andy. As I said, we mean you no harm. We'd just like to communicate. So if you are out here, wandering around these halls, maybe you were a patient at the asylum nearby.
I thought I heard something over there then.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah. Almost like a door.
Yeah.
What's that light source over there?
Over where? I've got something on my camera. Yeah, you're right there in front of it now.
Right, this is a window.
Okay.
That's a window, and I've got one up there as well, but it's painted over.
Right.
So maybe what I saw was a light source here.
Yeah.
So it's possible it was a light coming through the window. Okay.
If there is someone in here, we can't see you.
Did you come across here on your days out to watch the films? Or perhaps you come from earlier than that? Or maybe you come from a later period?
If there is someone in here with us, can you shout out your name?
Come step forward and talk to us if you're here. We'd love to hear you properly.
What about the lady that we heard when we were down here earlier? We asked you if those stairs led anywhere. And I'm pretty sure, and Steve heard you as well, that you answered us and you said no. On that table, on the morgue table, there is a device that if you go up to it and speak towards it, it might be able to let us know what you're saying. For the benefit of the audio, the kind of whooshing sound you can hear behind us is the road above. There's also on this rack of morgue beds, a ball. If you touch that ball, it will light up. So maybe you could try and move it. What would be really good is if you could knock it onto the floor. That would be amazing.
Is there anybody up here with us? You've been shuffling around. So we've heard you. Feel free to step forward, come and talk to us.
Are you here from when this place was a cinema?
The cam mic picks up what sounds like a little girl's voice. This could be just audio matrixing. This wasn't heard at the time. Voice? You decide.
Are you here from when this place was a cinema? Are you here from when this place was a cinema? Did you work here then?
Atmosphere's changing.
What was this building used for when you were here? Or are you attached to the objects and not the building? The only thing I find a bit strange about down here is I don't feel steady.
Now that I think the same.
I don't feel steady. Like I'm standing here and I
feel like you're
I
going
can
to
feel
do
myself
swaying
rocking.
like this, yeah. Now I'll second that. Ache. I keep thinking something's touched my hair, and I think something touched me just now. I'm not that close though.
But yeah, and like when I'm walking, I don't feel
On steady footing.
Yeah, it's.
What was that? What?
The cam mic picks up what sounds like pebbles being thrown. This remains unexplained.
Yeah, it's.
What was that? What?
Yeah, it's.
What was that? What was that?
You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why is it that whenever we ask you to do something, you're quiet, and then when we're just kind of standing around,
Having a laugh.
you decide to make yourself known? We don't mean you any harm. We hope you don't mean us any harm.
Excuse me.
Spirits seem to be responding to when we're having a bit of fun with each other.
I don't turn my back to that now. I don't. Come on, if there's anybody at the top of the stairs who keeps making these noises, can you do them again, please?
Oh, there's somebody in front of me. A lady, and she's got black eyes.
Okay.
Oh no! What was that about the black eyes we were reading upstairs, Andy?
Yeah. It's on a painting. It's about the black-eyed lady.
Black eyes. There's a
good.
black-eyed lady in front of me.
It's not good. That's not good.
Right, we do not mean you any harm. We hope you do not mean us any harm.
She's wearing like a bonnet, black bonnet.
Good evening, madam.
She's actually standing right here. She's facing this way towards Gemma and Hannah.
Are you attached to an object here? What was that?
Noise from up there somewhere.
I heard that.
Funny enough though, that's where the painting is.
What, the black
A
lady?
black-eyed lady painting is just at the top of these stairs, isn't it?
So the lady with the black eyes that Steve can see in front of him. Okay? What are you doing here? What is your name? Do you mean us any harm?
Is she just staring at us, Steve, or...?
She's, yeah, she's in front of me. She's making me feel ill though.
Is she?
Okay, can you not make Steve feel ill, please? Can you step away from him? Are you associated with any of the objects in this room or in another part of the building? We come out of the greatest respect, and we know that you're probably...
Fire. I'm seeing this girl.
Oh no.
I think she burned to death.
Who's that?
The team hear what sounds to them like a voice. Again, this could be simply audio matrixing, or is this the same noise that the camera picked up earlier in the vigil?
Oh no.
I think she burned to death.
Who's that? Oh no.
I think she burned to death.
Who's that?
Behind me, the creaking.
There was a
No,
there was a sort of a high pitch.
Yes, there was. There was like a...
This girl burned to death.
No,
the creaking
no.
noise was made, but not the...
Oh, sweetheart. She's not associated with the rocking horse upstairs, is she?
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, the burnt rocking
The
horse.
burnt rocking horse.
She's wearing a white dress. That's how I'm seeing her at the minute. But she's surrounded by flames.
What a terrible way to pass over.
How old is she, Steve?
Well, she's about that high.
8 or 9 then.
Yeah, something
Okay.
something like that.
That was one to me.
It's weird because the lights on this obelisk are going mental, but nothing's coming through.
Yeah. Anybody associated with these objects? There are various dolls and artefacts around us. Are there any spirits associated with them here with us?
Getting that feeling again on my face.
Are you? Or
Yeah.
like a prickly?
Yeah, like someone stroking my face. I had it downstairs as well.
Yeah,
It's just this side.
that's a good sign. I usually get it on my right side of my face and my ear
That's where my...
when some spirit is about to come forward. I can feel a bit of a temperature drop around me, it seems. Is somebody trying to come through? Is there anybody here with us? Please try and speak to me. There's a device in Lee's hand with a little red light on. You can speak into that and it will pick you up what you say. My ear is prickling. Definitely somebody about. Can you give us your name? For a sign that you're in the room? Can you make a noise? Can you knock on something? Touch one of us?
Anybody hear that one from back there?
Yeah. I thought it was you actually moving, but it wasn't, was it?
Is there anyone back here? You come forward. Make yourself known.
So I've got this weird image in that cupboard, just behind you. It's like I can see a face in it, in the glass. There's somebody behind Lee, to your right, Lee. They've got long grey hair. They're quite dishevelled, female, thin face. And that was interesting because I saw their face in the glass first. So, who are you? No need to be afraid. Right in front of you, Lee. Are you able to give us your name? I can see you. No need to be afraid. They don't seem to want to look up at me. They're sort of looking down and away a bit. They're not British.
Not British.
No. Are you able to do anything to show the others that you're here? Can you knock on one of the glass doors maybe in front of you? It'd be great if you could. Are you associated with one of these artefacts in the cupboard? Maybe the cupboard that I saw your face in?
Good evening.
If there's anybody up here with us, if you'd like to make yourself known to us.
What was that? What was that? Sounded like a voice that went. Yeah.
Minutes into the vigil and the camera picks up a strange, bright light anomaly that moves on Hannah's coat. This doesn't appear to be dust particles or a bug. Light flare from something maybe? This remains unexplained.
What was that?
I thought it was them downstairs.
No, it sounded like it came from behind you.
Alright, lovely.
Did you say the same to me behind Andy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if there's anybody in here with us, please can you make yourself known? If that was you that we just heard, please can you do something for us again?
What's over there?
Nothing's over there.
There's a light just lit up. Over there, hold on 1 second, something down there.
Go a bit of light on.
What's that? there was a red light over in that corner. I thought it was a device, but there's nothing there, is there? Oh my god, guys, that was really prominent. Oh my goodness.
I saw a red light behind your head when we were downstairs.
There, it's car lights coming through.
Oh,
it's a vent.
Yeah, it's a vent.
Thank God for that.
T-bomb.
If there is anybody here with us, please do step forwards and talk to us. Like I say, we're just curious, trying to learn more about what happens after death. Do you know that you've passed away? How do you see us? Can you hear us? What do you do here? If there are any spirits here with us, we have numerous ways in which you can communicate with us. If you have a look at the light, the red light over near the lavatory, if you go over towards that red light, it'll make a noise. We'll be able to see that you're here with us. We've also got another red light here. If you move closer to this, we might be able to detect you on that. We've got a device in the doll's house as well. You can manipulate that to speak through it. So go near to it and try and affect it if you can. And we've also got some marbles on the table here in front of us. If you'd like, you can pick them up, play with them, roll them off the table. Anything you like, they're here for you.
Tell you what, I'm warming up, I know that.
I'm warming up.
Mm.
That's a bit odd, isn't it? It says 12.3.
Well, it's still the same, and yet I'm warming up.
Yeah.
My legs feel warmer than they were.
Yeah.
My hands are starting to feel warmer.
What the?
Yeah, is that you making us feel warmer? Thank you very much.
Jesus.
Just when we thought there was nobody here. That's fabulous, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. So, I presume then that you've been moved here from somewhere else?
What the hell?
That's a big yes, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, can you stop now? Stop.
Okay. Well, that was a good light up, wasn't it?
Was.
Now I'm trying to think of things that could have
Caused it.
caused it.
Maybe
Yeah,
vibrations outside.
It would have gone before now.
I would have thought so
It would have
too.
gone before now, and also the fact is the floors are stone.
Stone, yeah.
Yes, that's the point.
They're not wooden
And
floors.
not the stone
And we
pair.
know there's a new battery in it, and we know it doesn't
Yeah.
go off very often.
Mobile phones, we've tested that. You have to be literally right next to it.
Our
And they're all
mobile's
off.
And they're
downstairs.
all off and they're all
And
downstairs.
outside,
We're probably the
right.
furthest away from,
Technology.
yeah.
In other words, that was a pretty awesome
Yeah.
Yeah.
response.
I can't think. I mean, even walkie-talkies, we also know that they might set
Gone
it
colder in
off.
here again.
My feet are cold.
Walkie-talkies might set it off, but they have to be, again, in close proximity one of them has to be in close proximity to the meter to set it off.
Yeah, we've proved that.
And we've proven that several times.
Could you come back, please, whoever you are? Because when you were in here, I felt really warm. And now you've gone,
Warmer, wasn't it?
I feel very cold.
Hello, is anybody here with us? Make yourself known if you are, please. Don't be shy, don't do any harm.
You might have been mischievous in the past, and that might not have been received too well. But we're happy for you to be mischievous here tonight with us. We're happy for you to have a little bit of fun with us. Come and talk to us. See if you can move something and give us a bit of a scare. See if I felt like there was someone looking over the balcony there. You know where Rob's laptop is set up?
Okay.
Felt like there was somebody just leaning over like that there. Again.
The only spirit that I've seen up there is the clown.
It's the clown.
He's just been present all evening so far.
Right.
I can't get away from him.
Is he making you laugh now?
No, he's not making me laugh. He's an evil man.
Mr. Clown, can you do anything to show us that you're here? Don't mean to harm you, we don't want you to harm us. I felt you earlier.
There he is.
Was that the REM pod?
No, it's somebody who's car brakes.
He's at the corner of the private corner there.
Hello. Nice of you to come and join us, thank you.
Is that the firm effect in that?
So I don't know.
If that was you, Mr. Clown, thank you.
I'm saying don't visit it and I can't feel anything. There's no vibration coming through.
I'm not fidgeting with shame.
Okay, if that is a spirit that's in this room with us, please can you go and do that again for us? Or you can come and talk to this box that I've got in my hand.
Thank you for joining us, though.
Oh, man in the tweed jacket is standing just in front of you, Joe.
Okay. Come and talk to me. Can you tell me your name, please, sir?
No footsteps.
Behind
Yes. Yeah.
That came
Wasn't
from
you, Andy, was it?
No, I'm
Andy's
stood,
right
I'm
next to me.
stationary.
Stood there. That came from
Behind
the back
us.
behind you guys.
Did everybody hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, continue to come forwards. Don't be afraid of us. We're not afraid of you. Yes.
Can you come in front of me like that box up there, please? Actually, on the chair next to it's a ball. Maybe you'd like to pick that up, because that lights up too quite pretty, really. You just pick it up and shake it and light it up.
Or throw it would be even better.
That would be awesome. You don't get it though.
I felt you in here tonight. I felt you touch me. Can you come and do something that everyone else can see or hear, please? We'd love to just be able to prove that you do exist.
It's not tight.
I feel like something's just touched my right shoulder.
Yep.
What was that?
It's your friend.
Great.
Again.
He's touched my ear again, hasn't he? He's got a thing about ears, hasn't he?
It's a bit weird, to be honest.
Too cool to be in the back of a chair, isn't it?
What's that? I heard movement from behind there again, from behind you guys.
It's Mr. Clown, I think, Gemma.
No, it's further back than that.
Is it? Mr. Clown, could you perhaps go and affect one of the other ladies in the room?
There's an energy building up. I can feel it.
Temperature's dropped.
Getting very cold.
I can feel it around my legs, particularly around the bottom part of my legs.
Temperature is dropping. It's going from 13.4 to 13.2 since you said temperature's dropped.
There's obviously a few of you in there. Hello.
13.1, continuing to drop.
Come on, can you affect that temperature even more? Come on.
Can you take it down to 13? It's just gone up to... Oh, 2.8 milligram spike on the EMF. 2.6. Andy, can you see that? Did you not know? Too late, babe.
No, I was on it anyway.
Yeah. There it is. There again. There again. There again. 2.7. Did you see it that time?
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
Okay, so there's nothing... We've done all the sweeps of...
Done all the baselines.
Yeah, all the baseline sweeps, and there's nothing in this.
And the temperature's gone down to 12.5, 12.4. Thank you. If you could keep that dropping, can you drop it to 12 degrees for me? Please. Can you take that down to 12 degrees?
It's really cold.
It is gone cold, isn't it? Yeah.
If that's you, can you please continue to take the temperature down? There you go, Lynn. 12.4. Lynn.
Wow.
Please continue to take the temperature down for me. If you could take that down to 12 degrees, 12.3. Thank you. Please continue to take it down. It's gone up to 12.4 again. If you can take it down for me, take it down.
There's obviously someone in here. How many of you
Make it colder in here, please.
Can you tap out the number of how many there are of you in here? Please.
Well, come and tell this little box that I'm holding in my hand. Come and tell me how many there are of you.
It's dropped a whole degree in like a minute. It went from 13.5, it's now 12.4, 12.3.
Come on, come forward and show yourself.
Use our energy. Feel free to use my energy. Oh, 37.1. 4. Did you see that?
Yeah, got it.
What was on the map?
37.1.
What?
37.1.
I'd love to see one of these chairs tip over or something. And there seems to be a lot of energy. Did you go then?
Yeah, well, what I saw, I'm not sure whether I saw something or not, but it was like, you know, like Gemma said earlier when she said she was looking at a light and she kind of saw something go in front of it, like it put the light out.
Over there.
I
Yes.
I saw something up the corner of my eye.
Something across it seemed to go from there to there.
The team are about to hear the best Ovilus response to date. The device is on phonetic mode. This allows it to speak sentences. Gemma and Steve have just seen a shadow move down in the right corner of the auditorium. As they point and say over there, listen to what the Ovilus device says next. Paranormal? Coincidence? Intelligent direct response to the team? You decide.
The light out.
Over there.
Yes.
I saw something up the corner of my eye.
Seemed to go from there to there.
I was kind of looking. I was looking at the REM pod, but out the corner.
You repeated what you said.
What? What did that just say?
If I didn't know better, it just said I'm over there.
Yeah, it almost repeated.
Almost
what you
repeated
said.
exactly what I said.
Over there.
Let me just do that again, because it might be that it's me. No. No, it seemed to go from there to there.
I was kind of looking. I was looking at the REM pod, but out the corner.
You repeated what you said.
What? It seemed to go from there to there.
I was kind of looking. I was looking at the REM pod, but out the corner.
You repeated what you said.
What? It seemed to go from there to there.
I was kind of looking. I was looking at the REM pod, but out the corner.
You repeated what you said.
What? Steve and I thought we saw a shadowy movement, wasn't it? At the back of the hall. Was that you? If it was, thank you so much for trying really hard to get us to see you or hear you. And it definitely sounded like you pretty much repeated exactly what I said.
This is why investigations can be dangerous at times, especially tackling stairs in the dark. However, at the beginning of the evening, Andy Henson, team investigator, had asked one of the haunted dolls to do their worst to him. Luckily, he wasn't seriously hurt. Obviously, the team believe he just missed his step. Didn't he?
You alright? Yeah. Oh, you alright? Yeah. Christ. There you go, Andy. Right. You alright? Yeah.
Do you miss your step?
Yeah. Lost a few steps.
Steps there, Andy.
Jesus Christ.
You alright?
Whoever called me, thank you.
You're welcome. You got caught, didn't you? Well, I kind of went like that to stop you going any further.
The complaint lost on my bearings. I wound up.
You alright?
Yeah.
Right, so.
Bashed my knee a little bit.
Tom.
I'll do that in a minute.
Yeah, go and sit down, mate.
Oh, embarrassing.
Oh, not good.
I was filming. I thought you were going to go down the moor for a minute.
Yeah,
But I kind of went like that to try and stop you, but...
Whoever grabbed me here, thank you.
That was me. I just stopped you.
We are Haunted Britain Investigation.